Good morning from this very chilly Dalby Forest. I'm Rob and welcome back to the channel. This is Rob's Walks and I'm here today to indulge in my yearly snowfall. Basically, that's why I've come up here. I heard there was snow on the forecast, so we did the big drive over to somewhere where I thought it's going to look absolutely spectacular. I think ideally I would have come yesterday, but hey, such is life, sometimes you can't do that. So it doesn't look like there's as much snow as there was, but we'll still have fun. Wouldn't stop it from being a winter wonderland, does it? I've got to point this out as well because this is absolutely hilarious. Poppy has had a groom, but because she gets so muddy all the time, they've had to just they've had to cut so much hair off her, so she just looks like a completely new dog. Hey, what are you doing? Look at your little bum. You may not find it as funny. I've been giggling so much just at the sight of her like that. I've been a bit of a nincompoop today because in my haste to get out and go for this walk, I've actually forgotten to bring Poppy's lead. So we've had to make a bit of a mad dash just to get to a point where there's not really going to be anyone, because obviously if there's anyone else with a dog that's not as sociable as her, I don't want them getting up in each other's grill. And she just looks like a wild dog at the moment. A very well groomed wild dog, but still. Right, well that's the first mile done anyway. Now we're going up, may not be able to see it, up there. It's quite a steep climb just into the forest. It's amazing up there, but it ain't gonna be fun, let me tell you. Hopefully it's not very icy up there as well, which I hadn't considered. Come on. That's like the bit in Homeward Bound near the end where the animals get reunited, except the dog's not fussed. Take your time, come on. Here. This is where we hiked up the hill. No one's been up here in the snow, so it's all ours. Hee hee. On top of everything else I've forgotten, I have also seemingly lost my gloves, which isn't great because they were a good pair of gloves, very warm. The only things I have got are some fingerless gloves that makes me look like I'm a skater in the 90s, but they don't stop my fingers actually being cold, so I'm not bothering to wear them. Out of spite, I'd rather have entirely cold hands. It makes me seem like I'm a bit of an idiot when I'm forever forgetting things, but I swear that I do put quite a bit of preparation into getting all the stuff that I need for a walk before I set out. And then it's just like the really obvious things like Poppy's lead. It's hung up near the door and I went, right, need to grab that, I put my bag down, then got distracted, didn't pick it up. So That's on me. I'm very easily distracted. If there's one thing you need to take away from this, I'm a very distracted person. In fact, we're not fighting. This is. It is gloriously quiet up here today. I think the last couple of times I've been up here, it's just been absolutely rammed with people, so I didn't really want to start filming anything. But snow day is where it's at. The common folk don't want to play in the snow anymore. That's what's wrong with this bloody country. Come on, Pop. Oh, there's something very childish and exciting about stepping on a frozen puddle in there. Should we do it? Oh, that was anticlimactic. What about this one? I'm determined now. I have to find a frozen puddle to stand on and listen to the ice crack. Bloody hell. We're doing a little bit of walking down this old back road through Dalby now. There's two things I want to go and have a look at. The first, I've heard, is that there is a little bit of a maze just down here, which I think is in the progress of being built. So we're going to go and check that out first. And the second is an area that I have filmed before in actually. I was on my first Dalby Forest walk, which I did at some point in 2024, I think. I can't remember now. And it's through this little valley I absolutely adore. And it's my favourite bit of that Dalby Forest video. And I thought, I bet that looks spectacular in the snow. So we're not going to walk all the way through it, but I am going to try and fly the drone down some of it and see what that looks like. Because, hey, I bought a drone, so I need to use it. Get me money's worth. Yeah, you've cheered up now, haven't you? A bit more cheerful now. Oh my god, you're so fast. I tell you, I am quite surprised actually. I haven't seen anyone today. There were quite a few cars parked down in the visitor car park as well, so heavens knows where all of those lot have gone. So, we should be nearly at the first thing, the maze, which I believe is just down here. We might have to be a bit sneaky actually, because I think I've passed it before and it had like, don't go down here signs. Which if they're still there, then I'm not gonna go in. I might just get the drone out here and fly it over. I didn't know it was a maze. It was someone, I think maybe my brother told me. If it was you, brother, then thank you. And if there are signs over there saying you're not allowed to go in there, then it seems you're a very naughty boy. Danger of death. Oh, brother. It did ask you to stop and you didn't listen. But luckily for me, ain't nobody can stop me when I'm flying around in the sky. So, there is in fact a little maze there. I'll be honest with you guys, I feel like the snow is doing a lot of the heavy lifting and making that look better. It's not the most complicated maze I've ever come across. In fact, it's so simple, I almost feel like it's something else. Like the danger of death signs. Like, surely it must be something that's not a maze, because the danger of death was hardly you gonna die from how much fun you were having running around that very basic maze. So yeah, I don't know what it is, but at least we didn't ignore the signs, brother. Seriously? Back in snow, pup. Right, next place, just down there. Let's go and film it with a drone. don't know how well that will come across in the edit, but my God, was that difficult flying that drone through there. The amount of like little branches and everything that I saw at the last minute went trying to fly around it. It wouldn't have been the hardest place in the world to go and recover the drone, but it would have been a bit of a pain. And I was doing all of that with my fingers getting increasingly colder. So I'm gonna hike back some of the way back towards the car just to try and warm my body up a bit, and we'll just see what else there is to film. Will this be the one? We're having no bloody luck. Man, I love this view. You can just see for miles and miles. We've got in the distance the Tabular Hills, which is like the series of hills that run from Helmsley all the way past Dalby and then over towards Scarborough, which is absolutely spectacular. And that's probably one that I'm going to do. I'll film all of that probably this year at some point, because it's just spectacular and it's definitely worth the view. And yeah, we've got over there the forest where I did my last Winter Wonderland walk, and where we used to live, and we've just got, yeah, miles upon miles of beautiful views. Plenty of places to come and explore with you guys. Lots of opportunities for some pretty spectacular videos. This has to be the one, surely. Yes! Come on, yeah! We did it, you and me, and Pop, we did it! Yeah! Oops. Not falling over. Not today. We are nearing the end of the walk, and with it we have finally found some people, which I might be able to just see in the background over there walking the other way. So I'll say my farewells now for you. So thank you so much again for watching another Rob's Walk video. I will be back again in a couple of weeks' time with something else. No idea what, because this was a spur of the moment decision. But there will be plenty of things coming over the next year. Let me tell you that for free. So make sure you are subscribed to not miss out on a single glorious video. featuring this fool and Pop, and sometimes the boy when it's not so cold and he wants to come out and be on video, you know. Yeah, so do please like the video, share it around with your friends, share it around with your enemies, share it to strangers. Just, you know, you can do those QR codes. Just do one for one of these videos. Just stick it up in random places. Really, you know, build on people's intrigue. Because I want to know what it is. And I'll scan it, come to this video, and they'll be like, oh, okay. And then they'll subscribe. And then they'll do the same thing. And that's how we'll get the word out. Because it would be nice to get the word out a bit more. But anyway, I am rambling. I will catch you in the next video. So, ta-da. Ta-da from me and ta-da from her.